Morning everybody, Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave today, and today we're going to be using Shannon soaps. This coconut lime. There, guys. Coconut lime. So, not a bad scent. If you like lime and coconut, there you go. Getting down there pretty far. Good stuff. Like it. And then we're going to be using the fourth use, the Astra blades with the Merkur 34C razor. Nice little combination. And then we'll follow it up with a little bit of Stetson. It's a little sweet scent there to go with it. Because it's kind of a sweet scent when it comes to the coconut. So kind of a creamy coconut kind of smell. So there you go. So how's your day going? Here we're coming up. It's like, hey, it's Iowa State Fair time. You know, got some of these. We'll be starting a few preloaded. Can't say if I'm going to do one or two videos this coming week. You know, while I'm busy, maybe, usually I put one, like I'm so busy after the fair, like on the Monday, that I don't have time to put one out. So I'm thinking I'll preload at least one next week and the one after that. So, just to get her done. So, at least you have something going on for shave videos for a little while. Smells good. Yeah, it's like dark early morning. It's like my wife was had to go get some stuff done, and she was like banging around, so she woke me up. So like, okay. Ears. Air conditioning popped on. The old pressure in the room went up. So she was banging around this morning and was like, okay, I'm up. I'll get up. It's like, I seen a meme where shows the husband trying to get into bed, you know, or at night, and it's like the wife's sleeping, he's like trying to be a ninja, quiet as possible, so not to wake her or disturb her, you know, make her happy. And when she's up in the morning, it's like a big old band going, you know, just banging around, making as much noise as possible. What do you mean? It's like, I'm up, but you should be up too. Like my brother, older brother, he has that problem where, you know, she's like, if you're up, if I'm up, everybody should be up. There's no sleeping in around here. She'll just make as much noise as possible to make life miserable for everybody until you're awake. And like when I was moved to Iowa, my dad, he had a job and it was on a swing shift. So working in the factory, and if he was working nights, you better be quiet, because if you woke him up from his sleep during the day, he'd come out there and swinging. He wouldn't hold any punches back. He'd let you know that you're being a dumbass. And I used to work swing shift too. When I was like going to college, I was put in, you know, 6 hours or more at school, and working in the factory at the same time, doing an 8 to 12 hour day. There are times when I was that might be a reason why I only sleep about 4 or 5 hours. Like, my body's gotten so used to that kind of schedule, but you do that for quite a few years, your body's like, ah, the hell with it. It's like, you don't need all that sleep. But it was well known that if Dad was home sleeping, you left the house. You're gone. It's like, okay, you're not coming back for the rest of the day, at least till evening. If you, in my case, I was never around most of the time. There was quite a few times that we had the same kind of schedule, so I would take him and drop him off at work, and I would go to work too. And then he'd get off work early in the morning, and I'd pick him up and take him home and clean up and then go to school. Yeah, there was some days though, man, I was tired. You can pull that kind of schedule down for about 4 days, and then the body just starts rebelling. It says, hey, don't care. We're going to sleep if you want to or not. Learn a few tricks as like you'd be driving home, how to keep yourself sort of awake. If you're really tired and you're nodding off, lift your leg and hold your leg up. Your brain says, you're trying to walk. Okay, you can't be sleeping right now. So you're driving home with your leg in the air. You're like, I can do this. Get home, take a shower, and then just out. Yeah, it's usually like a Saturday morning, like sleep day. Get off work, at 7 in the morning, and go home and take a shower and crawl into bed, and I'd wake up. There's a few times where I just slept all day because it just total exhaustion hit you, and you'd wake up and it's like, did I just go to bed? It's like, it's the same time that you went to bed. You're looking at the clock, and your brain is like, did I just nod off and wake back up? What's going on here? And you're looking and you're looking, and you're all discombobulated. You walk out and you see your parents sitting there, and you're like, what time is this, evening or morning? I'm not sure. Oh, it's evening. Oh, okay. Whew. Man, I was dead tired. Dead to the world. Man, it smells good. Yeah, there was one time when I was down at scout school in the Army, down at Fort Knox, and we were doing just bang, bang, bang type of training, and just like we're going days without sleep. And I remember I was in charge of the maneuver, and I gave my briefing. I remember doing the briefing, and then next thing I wake up, I'm in the vehicle. I'm like, and I was like, what the hell happened? I said, the training NCO was like, oh, you just passed out. you were exhausted, so we just picked you up and threw you in the vehicle. Continue mission. I'm like, okay. All right. It's like, how long did I sleep? Oh, you get about 2 hours of sleep. We just didn't need you. Didn't good enough briefing. So we woke you up when we needed you. Like, okay. All right. Okay. Like, I don't remember that. So yeah, your body will rebel against you eventually, because it will just shut off. It's like, no matter what you're doing, your brain will just shut off and say, yeah, no more. You can't torture us anymore. It was that same time as that during that school that we came out of the field. It's like a hurricane, remnants of a hurricane had hit Kentucky. God, it would have been 95. I can't remember which hurricane it was, but the remnants of it hit the state, and it was just pouring cat's dog. I remember we come out of the field. It was like the field was just soaked. Come in on base where all the buildings are and the streets. You know, they don't have sewage systems there, sewer drains, storm drains type thing on the post. So water was just either standing in the road or just running down the road like a river. That's how heavy the rain was. And we got all of our gear in, turned it in, and it's like, oh, you guys get 24 hours off. You know, it's like, come back and see us again at this time. And I remember taking my shower and crawling into bed. Like, okay, I don't need to have the alarm on. I'll be fine. I'll just wake up. And I woke up like the next morning. It was early in the morning, but I was like, what the hell? I was just dead. That's the most I ever slept. They wore us out. It was like almost everybody was about the same way, where it's like, oh, I slept for 12 hours. I slept for 15 hours. They wore you out. But, you know, life and times as a cavalry scout. You know, they're the type of maneuvers, you know, it's like we're running around Kentucky and Humvees doing training, you know, doing maneuvers, basically doing cav operations across the state of Kentucky. That's, you know, days upon days. You know, they had areas that, you know, around the state where they would had permission from like the local owners, you know, where we could bivouac. And so we did that, and so it was non-stop operations. And then eventually the last day or two was back on post, because then they were using the old flashbangs and all that stuff, you know, full-fledged force on force type thing. We were broke up into two groups for maneuvering around, and then we maneuvered against each other eventually on post. So you could call for fire and ambush and all that, and we had like fake mines, you know, that we could put out and stuff. You know, would blow, set up so we could blow bridges and, you know, full operational stuff that cav would do. It was fun while it lasted. But man, you're retired. Now I got the urge, it's like, feel like I should be on the beach right now. Sipping a daiquiri or something. Like all the coconut sunscreen or something I was surrounded by. Yeah, man. All right. Get up underneath the nose. Yeah, that's the hardest part of all the shaving, is getting up underneath your nose. Oh, because it doesn't seem to move out of the way very well. Alrighty, there's a affiliate link down below. You look at the bottom there, it should be to the razor company. So hopefully, as we slowly crawl our way, there was a short period of time when it was like the numbers, I had a massive jump of like, I got like 10 subscribers, like, oh yeah, all right, it's looking good. And all of a sudden, like, right back down again. Like, seriously? We're almost there. Come on, we can do this. So when we get to the 500, we're going to do a giveaway. I keep saying it's been forever that, you know, this will happen, but it will happen. All right, so there we go. We're going to be using a little bit of Stetson. Ready. A little more. There we go. Stetson. Should be wearing my spurs and my Stetson hat. Put that back up here. There. So, that's the shave today, everybody. Hope you guys like it. So, that was brought to you by Shannon. Here we go. Shannon Soaps, Coconut Lime. Good stuff. Like it. Then we had the fourth use, the Astra blades with the Merkur 34C. Yeah. Nice mild razor, but you know, I don't need a really aggressive razor. I got the only place that is right here above, because right here my mustache is like, that's the heaviest growth I got on my face. Otherwise, everything just comes right off, really nice and smooth. Alright, so that's just shave it, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.